I think a lot of students don't realize what the library has access to, and I think if students knew what type of resources were just at their fingertips by looking up EKU libraries in your Google search, I think they would realize that they have a lot more opportunities within the library than what they might think. When I started the thesis process, I did not know what I was doing. I knew that I wanted to look at women in horror film and how they're represented. I didn't know my focus. I didn't know how narrow I wanted to be, how broad I wanted to be. It was expected of me to have roughly 30 sources, and I didn't know where to get those and how to manage those and how to keep track of everything. I was really terrified when I just put in the most broad search I possibly could, and it gave me like hundreds of thousands of articles to look through, and I didn't know how to start. You could put in one keyword and you get 400,000 articles. And so you really have to learn how to narrow down the databases to provide what you really need. I worked with librarians and they came over, they helped me narrow stuff down, they helped me brainstorm, and they also helped me find the resources that I was not sure how to use. My honors thesis was called Exploitation of the Screaming, Sexual Violence in Horror Film. I looked specifically at the representation of women in horror and how they are disproportionately victimized and often sexually violated in the horror genre. If I didn't have the free access to all those databases and all of the books in here that I used, the thesis would not have been completed. I don't even think you could count the amount of articles and the amount of materials and sources that you can find through those databases. I don't think I have met friendlier workers on this campus than who I've met in the library. Everyone is so nice and so friendly, and they are so eager to help you when you need it. Don't think that the library only serves a narrow population, because they don't. The books in here are not just for history majors looking into things that happened in the 1600s, but it's also for business majors, it's for chemistry majors, nursing majors. There are so many things in this library for so many students. There really is just something for everyone in this library.